Hello, everyone. I'm Silvia Davis, and I work at Digital.ai as a global product marketing manager. I'm very excited to share what's new in release and deploy products as part of the Banff release. The plan today is to go over a high-level overview of the release highlights. I want to review the key capabilities and features and finally see where to find more information and resources. As you probably know, many companies struggle when scaling Agile and DevOps across multiple teams and applications environments. That's a fact, right? So, orchestrating and deploying application releases is critical to the entire software delivery processes for the business and, of course, for your customers as well. So the highlights of this launch address three key areas to help your organizations and you overcome this challenge. So the first one is we are helping teams to orchestrate release trains at scale, which brings better governance, traceability, and compliance. Tell about compliance, huh? Second, we are expanding cloud-native deployment strategies, all that to reduce the risk of application failure, which is a headache, right? And lastly, we continue to increase real-time visibility on release status so you can better align the application releases with the business priorities. In a nutshell, this release brings better orchestration, automation, and more visibility to manage and deploy the application delivery at scale. So let me dive into these new capabilities with you. In this launch, we are bringing new controls to the release train. In the release train product, we manage release train using the capability that we call delivery patterns. In case you're not aware, a release train is an umbrella of multiple releases. With this capability, you can now, at the release train level, create granular task assignments to improve task handoffs, limit the visibility of tasks among teams and team members, and apply clean separation of duties. The new controls in release train help you improve collaboration, traceability, and all in the release train level. And of course, helps you to ensure the business compliance. About automation, in our last launch in April this year, we delivered the integration of the Argo CD to release and deploy products. I hope you have saw that, right? In this release, we are bringing the integration to Argo Rollouts. Argo Rollouts help you to manage deployment strategies such as blue-green, canary analysis, and others to Kubernetes. Our new integration includes templates for blue-green and canary deployment strategies, which help you a lot to even reduce risks and production when you move your code. With this new capability, you can manage combined releases using blue-green and canary deployment strategies. You also can apply automated tasks in the release processes, such as testing the preview instance when doing blue-green deployment, or add validation tasks before increasing user traffic to production when doing canary deployment. So in a nutshell, the Argo rollout integrate to release and deploy helps you to apply governance to the Argo rollout deployment processes, ensure business compliance, and increase user experience by minimizing the risk of application failure in production. All of that to reduce your headaches in moving the code to production. About visibility. Usually, an application contains multiple simultaneous code releases, so an application with multiple codes. And in this release, we are bringing real-time visualization of the application deployment status. As you can see here on the screen, our release has two deployments happening in two different environments. On-premise, client server using Digital.ai deploy, and you can see here Kubernetes using Argo CD and rollout. I like to call this capability like a control tower for application deployment. It reminds me like a control tower for plans, which gives a cool view of what happens in each deployment, helping you act fast when you need. So with this capability, you can monitor real time of the deployment of various applications in various environments. And you can also identify any issue upfront or reprioritize application deployment. Another one is you can automate some actions depending on the respective status of the applications. So this capability helps you speed up application uh, to the deployment processes, align application deployment to business priorities, and also reduce any risk of application failure in production. To expand the visibility, we are adding a new deployment dashboard in the release lens. The new deployment dashboard helps cross-functional teams to close the loop between application development and deployment. And for the release managers, it helps to identify bottlenecks and also areas for improvements. Of course, for product managers and executives, it also gives a broader view of the application deployment to production, helping everyone to prioritize better and also predict the future releases. And lastly, I'm pleased to announce the tech preview of Podman integration to our deploy product. Podman is a container manager that is growing a lot in adoption. And with this integration, you can now spin up applications on Podman. You can configure Podman specs directly from the deploy, and you can orchestrate and automate releases using multiple technologies. This capability helps you to simplify your deployment processes, reduce manual tasks and errors, and always ensure compliance. By the way, remember this integration is available in your integration marketplace together with the integration to Argo CD and Argo Rollouts. We have numerous feature enhancements, and the key ones are listed here. We are making your life easier in troubleshoot high availability clusters. We have added new functionality to make your processes faster to configure Kubernetes clusters using kubeconfig. We expanded the capabilities of the delivery sites, now supporting various plugins like Bitbucket, GitLab, GitHub, or even GitHub Pro in a hybrid environment. And more specifically, we are allowing now you do these integrations on-premise with environments that are on-prem. So supporting your hybrid environment. We upgraded the task editor on release, make also easy to update tasks. We have updated the authentication for Google Kubernetes Engine, GKE. That's Google Kubernetes Engine. And now we are also supporting the new Microsoft authentication for email task completion. I hope you have enjoyed learning more about our release and deploy news. Here's where you can find additional information. Here's the link of our product documentation, our web pages, and a link to an insightful ebook with tips to smooth your software delivery despite all these diverse technology environments. Thank you for joining us for this Digital AI Release and Deploy broadcast. We hope you watch all of the broadcasts as part of the Banff release. Also, at the end of this broadcast, we will have an option for you to review short demos of our top capabilities for release and deploy. So please click those links, get a deep dive into each capability, and learn more about this new release. Have a great day. Thank you.